Look, the idea isn't to just scrap everything we've done. This is all about evolution. We need to take the foundational data we get from ESG and fuse it with that strategic, big-picture perspective from the security world.
So how does this fusion actually work? Well, you can think of it like building in layers. You start with the ESG data we already have. Then you layer on top of that the hard climate science and geospatial data. Then you add in analysis on geopolitics and conflict. And what you end up with is a powerful system-level intelligence that finally sees the whole picture.
And when you start looking through this new lens, all these connections that were totally invisible before just pop into view. You suddenly see that a company's stability is completely tied to the political stability of the region it's in. You see how a nation's fragility is now a primary business risk. You start looking at future shocks, not just past performance.
You know, a shift like this changes everything. It's not just about a new metric or a better report. It is a completely new strategic worldview. Because what this all boils down to is that sustainability isn't what it used to be. It's not about polar bears and planting trees anymore. It's about strategy. It's about security. It's about stability.
They're one and the same now. If you were talking about climate risk, you are, by definition, talking about security risk.
And if you're talking about security risk, things like state collapse, conflict, migration, then you are absolutely 100% talking about economic risk.
Which leads us to the final, really critical idea here. In the 21st century, sustainability isn't just some nice goal to have. It is the very foundation of global stability. So we're living in a world that is fundamentally changed, a world where the climate is the main driver of instability. And the question we have to ask ourselves is simple, but it's also incredibly urgent. Have our tools changed with it?